Good afternoon. Scorching out there still. Welcome to Dice and Bolts, where I take a quick look at the core dice mechanic of several of the games on my shelf. Still going through some of the bits which aren't on the shelf because of various different reasons, and the game that I've picked up for this clip is Deluxe Hero Wars. This is by Issaries Inc. It is still a Glorantha standard game. It's when I think the license with Chaosium was up in the air. The game system is by Robin D. Laws, but it's still the same Greg Stafford Glorantha in all its crazy bonkersness. These beautiful box sets. And I think it's one of the first games that I had where the books were smaller than standard A4. So the 2 books in the box are this size, then all of the expansion books are this size as well. This basically stripped out the percentile system that had been a hallmark of all of the Glorantha games or RuneQuest games up until that point, and replaced it with a very simple but really quite elegant system. When you want to do anything, you have a stat that approaches for it, and the stats tend to go from 1 to 20, and then you've got like a little funny W rune symbol which indicates mastery, and then plus potentially a number after that. That indicates if you have any masteries. It's quite straightforward. If you're pretty adept at something, you might have a skill of 17, equal to or less than it on a 20-sided dice. Yeah. So yeah, that's the core dice and bolts. Where you then get the masteries is it counts as like 20 points of skill, and it gives you an automatic success. So it indicates that if you have 4 W1, that's 4 and 1 mastery, your skill is effectively 24. So you get 1 automatic success, and then you've got like 4 or less for an additional success on that one there. That kind of comes into its own in combat, where you're making combat rolls against an opponent. If you've both got a different number of masteries, they just cancel each other out, or any kind of opposed test. And then combat goes really kind of crazy. There's a whole AP bidding system where you get action points based on your skill in the first skill that you use for your combat, and you bid them against the other one, and when your AP gets reduced down to 0, it's a whole nother kettle of fish. I never quite clicked with it, but the core skill system, skill value, roll equal to or less than on a d20. That's the dice and bolts of it. Roll well, and I'll see you around.